Believe it or not, but with heat transfer vinyl and the right adhesive on that material, you can decorate pretty much anything. Now, heat transfer vinyl has also gotten thinner over the years, and depending on the product that you're decorating and the texture that might be on that garment, you may not want something so thin. So today we're decorating on this jute clutch. And there's a lot of texture on this, and I don't want it to come through my logo. So keep watching to show you exactly how I decorate this. Hey guys, Kelly Walters, and today we are gonna have just a little bit of fun, but I'm gonna also show you a product that you should be using to help eliminate any type of texture that you may not want to come through in your logo. Now, we're decorating this really fun beach, summer, vacation inspired handbag, clutch, whatever you want to call it. Now, this is from Viv and Lou, which was sourced from Wholesale Boutique. And it's great. It's lined. We do have some fun texture on the outside. All of these awesome little pom-pom details allow you to pull in a variety of different colors or just keep your artwork simple. And today we're going to be doing all of that. Now, this is textured, like I have said. So if we were to put a really thin vinyl on top of this, we're going to see the weave pattern that you see looking at this bag come through our design. I don't want that. So we're going to do a first layer of material, and then we're going to turn around and add just a fun little pop on top and really bring this guy to life. So let's go over the materials. I've already cut and weeded, so all we have to do is really head to the press from here. So let's go check them out. All right, so let me introduce you to my handy dandy grid wall right here. I'm not the best Vanna, but there you go. So this is the material that we're going to be using as our first layer today. It's called CAD-CUT Soft Foam. I love this product for multiple reasons, but one, you can layer soft foam on top of soft foam. You can create dimension. It's really lightweight. We have a printable option. It's soft. I mean, the list goes on, and it is a product that I use more frequently than I have realized. So what I'm going to do is actually create just a first layer of soft foam, because it does allow us to create dimension, meaning it is a little thick, but it doesn't feel, it's not heavyweight. It's still very light. So if you were to put this on a polo as a left chest, you could put it on a sweatshirt, obviously, different types of t-shirts. You're gonna have that movement, and you're not going to feel like the front part of the design on the shirt is just weighting down. Now with a clutch or a handbag, it's not that big of a deal, but overall there's just some excellent characteristics about this material that really just make it a material that anybody in any type of market can use. We are going to have a little bit of fun, simple design. It says vibe. As you can see, that was like the clutch we're using has those little pom-poms, so it's kind of like that summer vibe, vacay vibe. You can just let your imagination run with what it is for, but the way we are going to really bring this soft foam to life is by the colors we're going to place on top and the different type of material. If you were using a material called CAD-CUT Ultra Weed, it's extremely thin, lightweight. It's an excellent t-shirt material and even a tri-blend material. If you were to put that type of material on that clutch, we are going to see the woven pattern that is making up the clutch. By placing this as the base, this is going to eliminate that and allow the colors that we want to use really become the focal point of the bag. Now, there is a small color selection in CAD-CUT Soft Foam, so that is why we are choosing white and then choosing other materials to help bring it to life. Now, before we head to the press, This is what we're playing with, and I am so excited to see how this is going to turn out. Again, it's very fun. You can pick and choose random colors. You could use scrap materials. You could even change out the different types of textures and different types of materials to bring in more dimension or character into what you're creating. So this is very, very simple and easy, but overall our design is not going to be flawed because of the texture that is going to be showing through. Now we're going to apply the CAD-CUT soft foam in its full application, and then we will go ahead and layer these on top and do these all at the same time. Our letters are spaced out enough to where we can just do one press and be completely done. So this is gonna be easy and it's gonna turn out great. So let's go to the press. All right, so I am on the Hotronix 16 by 20. I've taken out our 16 by 20 platen and I have added in the 6 by 10, and this is going to be perfect in size to go along with our clutch. Now I don't need to thread this because if I lay it on top, all the seams, the zipper, the stitching from the side, the pom-poms, everything will drape and fall off of the platen, completely creating a obstruction-free workspace for our materials. So all I needed to do was place it down like that. I have already pre-pressed this. And then up next, I'll just take our vibe. I'm going to crease it in the middle. So now I know exactly where the center is. And then just place it on the handbag. And do my best to just make sure that it is center. Got about a finger on each side. So from here, we are going to apply CAD-CUT soft foam. And I did say we would apply this for its full time, and we are not. If we were going to be layering soft foam on top of soft foam, then we would layer each layer for the full 15 seconds. Our glitter flake is going to set nicely on top of our vinyl, on top of our soft foam, but it is not going to take away any type of heat to go ahead and keep cooking and finalizing our what I call bake time for our bottom transfer of the soft foam. So I'm going to tack that down for about 7 seconds just to make sure it is on there before we peel our carrier back. And then we will come in with our glitter flake letters at the same time and apply and peel all at the same time as well. So just going to take our cover sheet. Now I did not adjust the timer on my press, so I'm just going to pop that up. And soft foam is a cold peel. There have been times where I have found I can peel at warm and not have any issues. So as you can see right here, and I actually just realized I did not weed some cavities out of the B and right here at the E. I don't think that's going to pose a problem in our overall design. But if you look closely, you can still see just a little bit of texture in our soft foam. I'm okay with this because at the end of the day, we're really not going to see it in the outline of the letters. But just imagine if this was one of our thinnest vinyls of Premium Plus or Ultra Weed, we would definitely see even more texture. So up next is let's just stack our colors. And then we will make sure that our cover sheet goes on top. And glitter flake applies 290 to 302, so we're still in that 300-degree range, and it applies for 10 to 12 seconds. So we will go for the full 10 seconds in this application. Cover sheet goes back over. Now, if you are going to do multiple hits at the same time, just make sure you trim your carrier as close as possible to the vinyl to make sure you're not overlapping in adhesive and the carrier in your designs. Glitter Flake's a hot peel. Now, those cavities in that bag are just really standing out to me, but I'm gonna let it go because I just love the overall look. All right, we are done and complete. I love how this turned out. It's so fun and vibrant and unique. And if you look close, you have to look really, really close, more towards the middle part of the letters. Where I'm seeing it is more in this B. You have just a faint type of texture come through, but it's so much better than using a really thin vinyl. Plus, with it being a little dimensional and having some texture alone in the glitter flake, now we've created different type of textures within the bag and helped make our word pop off of the item even more. Now, if you notice, I was able to get the cavities out of the B's and the E. So 3 little lessons for that. 1, if it's a cold peel, stay with the cold peel. The reason being is because it needs just a little bit more time for that adhesive to really adhere onto that item. If you're peeling hot or warm, then you really haven't given that adhesive just a quick moment to fully secure to the item. Now, if you need to remove a cavity, try warming it back up and see if you can kind of pick it off. Now, because there is, again, texture in the bag, it's not a solid material, so there were a couple of open parts that the material wasn't able to grasp on. It worked for me. It may not work for everything, but follow the instructions, the peel instructions, and then always give it a shot if you have a quick uh-oh. That way you don't have to start over. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Kelly Walters, and I loved making this bag. If you go out and create something fun like this, make sure you tag us on Facebook or Instagram and show us what you've created. We'll see you next time. In case you didn't know, Stahls CAD-CUT heat transfer vinyl is available on Stahls.com or locally at hundreds of resellers across the United States. Click the link in the description to find one near you.